You guys know I'm opposed to violence.
Oh, and we are. We don't want to see any escalation. We want to see de-escalation. We want no violence out of this. As we talked about, we are concerned on the fringe element, and we don't want that lack of movement forward to appear that this could go into some type of standoff situation. And there are those out there that will read it that way. And so we want this to damper down, but people have to start talking. If we don't have the communication, we're all going to be standing here, leadership's got to do it.
I agree with you. That's why I met with Andy the other day.
Yeah. And we're going to do everything we can to keep that, remember we talked before, that fringe element, keeping it out of here.
Yeah, it's got to stay out.
You guys, you can focus on what you're doing.
We don't need unstable people.
No. And you know how we operate, above board, professional, we don't want them here.
I think it's probably best that the less people are here, the better.
Yeah.
When people start moving out.
The way the Patriots the country, they know who we are. The way they work, it's kind of like they know if this is our area, they're not going to step on it. They try to come in and be a part of it, and they also know that if they try to come in aggressively, that we're there to stop it. So it's been put out there, but it's also the stragglers will come in.
Yeah.
But we have a process of dealing with every angle.
I just worry about any conflict happening out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's why we're making the statement.
I'm not worried about you guys starting anything, but I'm worried about.
Yes, sir.
I've seen the calls go out. I've seen what they've asked for.
That's why we're making that statement. We're here. The Patriots are here. We're not going to tolerate any type of fringe or abusive thing occurring here. We have to let the county, them, and if the feds are going to get involved, everybody come to the table, do the round, whatever you got to do, and start talking. But we're not going to allow anybody to interfere with that and back and forth. We don't want to see a Waco-style situation occur. I believe
nobody does.
That is not going to.
And the reason why it's not going to is they're not down there. I know these guys personally. They're not aggressive people. And we don't agree with their stance they took. We don't organize this rally for the Hammonds, and they went off on their own. We're like, we're not part of that. That is you guys going on your own. That's not the way this is done.
I think there was a chance for something really positive to come out of that rally.
Oh, I'll be straight up with all of you. I was really pissed off.
Oh yeah, we were torn.
Pissed off
too.
That was like, that was for the Hammonds.
I think that. Yeah, absolutely. And I've spoken with Stephen's wife recently, and I'll tell you what, I feel really bad for that family because this last several months, I think they went through a lot of stress they didn't have to.
Yep.
And there were still appropriate channels that people could have worked through.
Oh yeah, we met with the prosecuting attorney. Like after our meeting, we went to the prosecuting
attorney. Like a peaceful rally and signatures and asking for clemency.
That was our whole goal of that rally, which you're aware of.
I'm happy to work towards resolution on this. That said, I can't speak for anything that the federal side of the house is doing.
No, that's why we open up communication with them.
And by giving the Hammond out there the same document, you and then the feds out there, it's the same dialogue. There's no, let's go to a resolution. And that's the whole goal. And you know our role here. We're not here in an offensive manner whatsoever. We're going to provide support for you guys if you need it as well.
And that's what I was going to get that point.
We want to keep that fringe element out of here, and that's what our goal is here. So we're very clear to try to keep that out of the town.
Yeah, I respect what you guys are doing. I don't respect what's going on out there.
We're with you.
Well, I'm going to look through everything you sent.
Thank you.
And,
of us, you guys
I've asked other people that were given
just from what I've been hearing, it sounds like
well, because
I mean, it's a simple. That's one simple request. Just
even if the answer is no,
even the answer.
exactly.